www.333.com. If you would like a reading, I'm a psychic medium, healer, shaman, seeker, a little bit of everything. Are we on private now?
I'm not sure.
I want to make sure we're not on private because for some reason that's been doing that lately. But I'm not seeing anything yet. Alright, we're going to probably do this. Sorry guys, my hands in the way. Alright, I'm looking at this right here. Oh, it's not tightening. There we go. Now, sorry guys. There we go. Trying to get this to a place where... Why did the light turn off? Oh, because the damn...
You turned off the computer.
Yeah. There we go.
I bet you know what I have.
All right.
You know what I have.
I need a better camera than this. This is kind of funky. Who's on here right now? There we go. You can dim it out a little bit. Scoot back a little bit. Hello, everybody. Sorry, you're in my suburban camper. The nomadic noobs are at it again. I know we're not live there now, but I thought I'd get on and talk about the trolls and the con people, or whatever you want to call them, imposter accounts that are coming after me and a lot of other people. So I want you to watch out for them. Make sure that, you know, I've got one on TikTok right now that's Psychic Shaman 33. It's like 4 3s instead of... I think it's the same person, and they're getting a little smarter. It's like they're just kind of stalking me, watching me, and then mimicking me. You're mimicking me.
You're mimicking me.
So I want you guys to watch out for it, because I've had like a bunch. I think I've had a ton of emails.
Well, because it's really
and I'm glad that you're looking out for it, but I'm more worried about the people that are coming to me and people that do want, you know, my work. Right?
Because the disappointing thing is that he is...
Whoops, I just turned off.
The disappointing thing is that you're going to be watching and seeing everything of Aaron, right? You'll be watching him live, or assuming that you are, because this one is entirely imitating him.
I hit the power button.
But then he will send out messages saying, hey, I felt connected to you, or whatever. So everyone resonating with these lives, obviously, it can be easy to get excited about, oh my gosh, you know what I mean? He pinpointed me, and I do need help. And
they'll get people at desperate times in their life and vulnerable times in their life. It's really easy when somebody comes by and, you know, sends you a message, which I won't do unless I've already talked to you. The times I'm going to send you a message is if you sent me one, I'll reply, or if I've given you a reading, I follow up a few weeks later, or sometimes a week later, or sometimes a month later.
Right.
And you'll get, like in my newsletter, if you want to go to my page or my website, you can join my newsletter. It's www.psychicshaman333.com, and join my newsletter. And if you're getting mail from that, that's me. If I send something out to you, it's going to be through email or a follow-up. So we need to be really careful with that, because whoever is messing with me, and has been for, God, a couple of years now, it seems like the same energy. So I'm not acting paranoid. I know that with more popularity, you get, you know, people are going to try to use your name and they're doing it to a lot of other readers. It's not just me. Readers way bigger than me, or have way more following, a lot, you know, substantial amount of followers compared to mine, and subscribers are having the same problem. So that's why I titled it Trolls and Imposters, because that's what's going on right now. And it seems to be a everyday thing. Every time I go live, they'll set up another page and pretend to be me. They'll use all my pictures. And I think the best way to deal with it so far, how to get rid of them, like on Facebook, at least. I don't know about on YouTube. I haven't seen them start anything on YouTube, but there could be. Because it's harder to send emails. You can't send private messages. But on Facebook, on Twitter, on TikTok, you can send private messages. So what they'll do is they'll go onto the stream and watch it.
And they'll like it, right?
And they'll like it. Mm-hmm. And then they'll watch everybody that's talking. And then after that, like, I get them every time, because I see them They'll go in and they'll spam every one of my videos, but or everybody that's on my video that's commented on it, they spam them. So they're basically sending you something saying, "Hey, send me a message." That's when they're somebody else or another fake account. Now the other ones are after my streams, or even sometimes during my streams.
They're sending you new friend
They're
requests.
sending you new friend requests and asking you for, send me this money and I'll give you a reading. And what they're doing, at least from what somebody showed me, somebody that got screwed out of $60, and it was for, or it might have been more than that. I think it was like $160. She sent a message finally found my account. Like, always send to the account you're seeing me come from live. That's, and I go live, so it's a little easier to pay attention and know, because I'm right here. I mean, I can interact with you. But these fuckers, excuse my language.
They do use all of his things, so it looks like it's him. And
put in none of the work. Like, none of the good work. It's always, the work they're putting in is trying to just get money for no reason, just for very little work. So, anyway, I don't know. Watch out for them. And I thought I'd go live on YouTube again. So, please share this out. Let's see if we can get the YouTube numbers up a little bit. How's everybody doing tonight? Just thought I'd leave that as kind of a warning. That's something that I want y'all to look out for. Inbox me for a reading. Yeah. Yep. Or they'll just send you a message and ask you to, if you want a free reading or something, or yeah. It's pretty pathetic, but it's working on people, so
and
I feel
that's
bad.
just it.
I don't want that to happen.
Right.
And I definitely don't want to use my name.
So most
for
definitely, if you're watching for the first time, right, you definitely want to try to engage with the rest of the audience. If you feel like you're not quite like resonating with everyone else and what's being said throughout the live, or you're not being seen, you may be on the wrong page. Maybe you're watching from, you know what I mean?
Yeah, if you think I have another page, I'll usually let you know that. But
right.
I'm getting a lot of private messages telling me, they're asking me, is this you? Do you have another account on TikTok or Facebook, or, and it pisses me off. We've actually called the guy out. I think it's one guy, a lot of the time. There's like two different guys. One guy's from, I think, Africa or Nigeria. I can't remember exactly where he's from, but he is African, I believe. Right. And the other guy, I think, I can't remember if he's from the Philippines. He's Asian. I think it's Filipino or, damn it, I can't remember right now. Anyway.
Ultimately, that doesn't really matter. What
it does matter, because you'll see him. Like, he actually used my name, like my own name.
Yes.
Like, as Aaron Fowler. He didn't even call himself Psychic Shaman.
Right.
And he had a couple pictures of him and his girlfriend. So.
But you'll notice by tone, by language, by correspondence, if you've corresponded with us before.
So this video's on public, I hope.
I hope so too. The last couple times you've tried it, it's not public.
Which it says it's public right now, right?
It doesn't tell me that, honey.
I know. How do you find out?
I'm one of your public people. I mean, what?
Is there anybody new here? I want to make sure it's not private, because it has been private. It goes right back to private.
Well, Omar's not in the private.
We're gonna mess
right?
with this.
He's here.
Yeah, Omar's here, but he does have to get my.
Oh, okay. See, so maybe.
There we go. Look at this font. Oh, look at my nostrils right now.
Yeah.
Do some black and white. It's like a document. That's what it says. 8mm. I like that one. Hi, beloved. I felt, yep. Have you been sharing it?
Yes, I have shared it to a few groups, and I have shared it on my feed. I have shared it on all places. I was trying to join the chat for
Oh, sorry.
No, you're okay.
Chopstick.
Thank you.
So yeah, it's a bummer.
It's a bummer. No, it's just disappointing when,
Oh,
especially
it's
for
really
new
well.
viewers
It's
and
hard
new,
because I
like,
can't have no control of it, and I know
right,
this. I tell people this every day. The message comes,
exactly,
you have no control of
exactly.
anything, but it's really hard to just see that happen and not be able to
Do anything about it.
just handle it right
Right.
away. I mean, no matter what, how many times that page gets blocked. I've got like this stalker imposter. I mean, that's taking money
It's
from other
very,
people. Like,
yeah.
that's for some reason, and I think they're probably doing it with other people. We probably all need to get together as content creators and just go after them.
Something. Because obviously the corporation isn't.
But for those, we only got 3 in here right now. I'm not going to be telling any good news until any
Hmm.
good news. No, I don't mean that. But let's get some more people in here, and I have some good news on our journey. Maybe we'll save it for a couple more days.
I'm just straight up
Yeah.
live.
Just hit 11:11 live. That's how long we've been live. So, how's everybody doing? Do you guys have any questions? I mean, you can talk. I'm not a guy that's just going to keep going blah 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 just to blah blah. You know. That's why you don't see many like videos out of me. Like if I have to do a presentation, of course. If I'm doing some type of exercise for an hour and showing other people how to do it, yes, I can do that. But usually I don't just like to talk just to talk. I try not to just talk just to talk. But, you know, dead air is not a good thing. I know that. I'm in the
Right.
entertainment industry. And I know that dead air is not good. I know sitting up on stage while you're playing music and not doing anything, or, you know, if you're supposed to be playing music, sitting there silent is never a good thing.
Right. You want
So,
something to be entertaining someone at some point, at all times.
yes.
Yeah.
So it's
The
After
mind
Hours
flexible.
with Aaron and Norma. What do you guys want to talk about? Pick my brain.
Brain my pick.
I just want to, yeah, I'm trying to build like a YouTube following because there's no a presence. I don't like following. I don't like calling anybody followers because that in my book is kind of a, yes, you have to follow sometimes, but I don't like people that just kind of blindly follow everything.
Right.
Or,
Right.
you know, especially in this day and age, we don't need
We don't need
all the blind following and blind trust.
that blind faith that they
Blind
tell
Faith.
you
There you
to,
go. It's a
go
good
into.
band, Blind Faith.
Well, it's a bad Mormon narrative. Blind
Mormon.
faith.
That's one.
I grew
narrative.
up that Mormon.
Oh, so you're using the Mormons. I don't.
Sorry.
They're, no
There's
disrespect,
my
but
like
yeah,
deep ingrained
pretty
bullshit.
like Stepford Wife kind of look on their
Big
face.
time. And just I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Whatever and blah. They have us women all wanting to be princesses, right? And the Mormon church will offer you that. It's only true love that gets to come through here. And you get to have this private, beautiful ceremony, and then you come out with magic underwear.
Magic
Who
underwear,
couldn't look
folks.
forward to that?
Can we dim that light a little bit? Let's see.
Yes.
Look, just see the lighting.
Ooh.
No, that's not. That's
Okay.
too dim. Too dim. Dark. Oh, you guys all sharing out there? Hitting that like button? Yeah. 3 likes, 3 people watching. Too dark. A little bit lighter. Ooh, there's not a in between there. Damn it.
Doesn't seem. Well, wait.
It's like either really bright or not bright enough. Ow.
I thought there was like a blue and shit on here. It's
Not making good cigarettes lately.
very careful now.
I'm careful. I got it. Picked it up with my calloused fingers.
Yes, I'm glad you have some.
I'm
of
pretty good
those.
at that. But it just fell off because I made shitty cigarettes. So yes, these nighttime after hours shows are just us being us. I mean, we're always us, but you know, we chill out.
All right, so Teresa, find a different tone, and if you can't get that tone yourself, find the space.
Find whatever
or the
is
player
vibrating
or
on
the
that.
person
Okay.
that is
Hold
bringing
on.
you
No,
into the
can I say-
space.
hold on.
Yes, but let me finish
No,
mine.
Okay.
Okay.
You're reading the questions though. You get to read first. Go ahead.
Oh. And then allow yourself to just kind of get where you need to go from there. Right? Aaron, go ahead.
Okay, can I see the question? I think I know what it is, but
Without
hello,
knowing,
Nikki.
you might cut me off.
You're under Mystic. What is up with you? You're like a spy, dude. I'm telling you, you're mysterious. You are very mysterious, Nikki. I've always thought that.
All right, you were talking to
Hold on, I'm
Teresa.
trying to find her question right now. Oh, it didn't help. Okay. So that's what I was, yeah, that's what I thought the question was.
Okay.
And welcome, Nikki. Thank you for being here. I think you threw up the thumbs up, so thank you. Okay. So, yes, you got to find the right vibration. What is it that you feel when you feel that ailment, where the source of it is? And I feel like the first thing you need to do is find the source of where that pain's coming from. Like, I mean, obviously, you know, there's certain sources, like my shoulder or whatever.
Right.
Now, where is it in the shoulder? And understand, when some things are hurting here, they could be hurting on your spinal column somewhere.
Yeah,
Because there's
usually.
nerves that are connected. I'm not a doctor,
Nope.
but I'm telling you what I'm seeing right now. In my opinion, there's nerves that are connected that you want to find where, if it's hitting something and you're feeling something within that vibration, that just means you need to go into a deeper meditation. That's it. Just into a deeper trance.
Just, yes.
Feel, you need to go into this,
Bring
like,
in
not
your-
visual. If you have to visualize, that's cool.
Yeah.
But I feel like it's more about the feeling, like feeling
Yes.
those tingling sensations, or cold or hot. Those type of things are where, if you start feeling those, and you're feeling them even in a place that you didn't expect to feel them,
Right. Especially if you didn't expect it.
there's something going on there. Keep going with it.
Yes. So basically, yes, you want
And
to
it
bring
does take
yourself
practice. It's not like I'm just going to jump in there and heal
into that
myself in
trance
an hour.
Well, see,
No,
and I've been
it's-
working on it myself for moons, and I still deal with that subluxation, right, where I haven't built up enough muscle or something here in this place, and it's being pinched in that place, and so I deal with the physical aspect in that aspect. But 9 times out of 10, it comes from that mental attitude. I've subconsciously went and moved in a way that was not in alignment with my body, and now pinched a nerve,
Yeah.
right? So understanding where you are mentally, and then getting yourself into that trance, right? Bringing yourself to that state of calm and that state of healing. Allow whatever pictures, feelings, whatever to come within you. But then they call it trance because you're consciously subconscious, right? So allow that subconscious to speak to you, to show you, to tell you, to explain to you, however it is, what your deeper problem is. And then rewrite that for yourself. Whether it be through a mantra, a visualization, it is changing your mind, assisting your body, right? Our bodies can play huge hindrances to us when we allow us to believe it's something outside of us. Because a lot of times, a lot of religions want us to believe that, right? Or we're totally our body, or we're not our body. It is a interconnected relationship.
Yeah.
Mind, body, and soul.
Interconnectedness is a big part of it, but it's finding, like I said, where is that? Okay, so you may not be feeling it exactly on your affected area, right?
Right.
But you might be feeling it somewhere else. You might be feeling it, like I said, in the lower back, or the low shoulder, the back shoulder, or in the neck. Okay, you got to find out where because we have very complex bodies.
Yes.
And basically what you're doing is what I always do, which is just feel it out. Feel it out. Like when I play music, I feel it out. I use my ear. And sometimes it goes to visualization when I get into like a kind of a trance state when I'm playing. But it's really, for you, it's about feeling out, like feeling your body like completely. That may hurt. The first part of healing is going to hurt first.
Yes.
You know this. You've been through occupational therapy and physical therapy, right? So understand it's going to hurt a little bit first. It's not going to feel good at first, but as long as you're feeling it, then you know where you can heal. Then you go into it like daily. It's not something, like I said, it's not something you're just going to be able to do one day. It's like anything. You can jump into things and start reading for somebody, but a lot of it's going to be blurred and not very clear.
Or opinionated, or
If you do that for a month
experiential.
straight, every day, you're going to be able to read for somebody really well. a lot better than you would if you just jumped into it. You know,
Right.
it is like riding a bike in a lot of ways, but it's not.
Which
It's
is why I say I kind
you
of
can
have,
do it. You can ride a bike, but how well can you ride that
Mhm.
bike?
And I've been working on my born ailments for a good 10 years. And though I've seen improvements, other things kind of happen and shift within the physical body, right? It truly is about having that interconnected understanding, truly understanding and loving yourself as a whole.
Sorry about the
Mind,
fan
body,
behind
and
us,
soul,
but maybe we'll have to like put
right?
something behind it here pretty soon.
Knowing
I'll have
that
to put the turtle
there
back
may
up.
be a separation to a degree, but ultimately our
Oops.
living experience is a symbiotic balance between this trinity.
All right. So next question. But I think we answered that pretty good.
Yes.
I think that's just stick with it. Stick with it.
Yes.
Who else has a question about the esoteric or spiritual or something you may want, you're interested in that you haven't delved in yet, but you're interested in? Don't be shy. I know there's only 4 people here, but you're here for a reason.
That's right.
Even if it's the same person asking, Teresa.
Right? It's Q&A time. We're answering the Q's. With A's.
We're A in the Q's.
That's right.
It sucks that I can't see my chat all the time. Oh, there we go. I just have to swipe to the right. Have you been sharing?
Yes, babe, I shared.
Wow. 4 people. It's nighttime. I don't know. I'm not a night
Well,
owl.
honey,
Kind of.
It seems, I mean, I think...
Although the first time I think I did a live stream period was like at night.
Well, here's the thing. Here's what I am starting to understand. If I am trying to get Facebook over to YouTube, like they know you Facebook, right? Maybe they will, maybe they won't.
Yeah.
You have a
I can
certain
share
crowd,
it.
which is why I say it really does come to the consistency
You
of
shared
how
in the
much we
groups?
YouTube. Yes, baby. Light Warriors. I'll show you if you have any questions. I think I
don't
even
have any
did.
questions.
You were the same
I don't know what I already
person.
asked. Okay, so I'm gonna go find it here. Our camera is really not very good. Need a better camera.
Well,
Oh,
these
somebody left
are
it.
steps.
Okay, hold
Should I
on.
go into some sort
That's
of
the wrong
healing
one.
thought,
That's the wrong
learning Reiki, then crystal healing? Yes. Now, see, here's the thing. I've been studying Reiki, and
Yeah, share it with Marlene.
I've been trying to figure out
Kathy.
what stones
Share
will
it with
assist
whoever.
in. Here's the thing. It's all about your mind and your mind magic, right? Okay, all is mind. Universe is mental. So it is all about being able to connect yourself.
You're not getting
Well,
fully
because
shown.
I don't look good right now. Anyway, the point is getting yourself into that subconscious state, into that trance, right, where your whole mind is at play, right? Because we really do record everything around us all the time, the mind. But the conscious mind cues into certain things, certain patterns, certain, right? Which is why when someone says, well, I'm psychic, it's because they have recognized a certain pattern and it hits in a certain way that plays, all is mind, is what I'm trying to say. Okay, I'm gonna stop that. Anyway, the point is when you can start to understand that place in yourself, and this often happens with breath work, but not for everybody. Some people need a little bit of that movement, right? Breath also assists in this. It's utilizing all the tools at play, even if it's just your physical body, because it truly is the tool in the experience here in this physical plane. The mind encompasses everything. The DNA holds everything, right? So we have not just everything we are experiencing now, but throughout many lifetimes embedded within our DNA. But through mind and through manipulation and through certain etcetra's, right? We found ourselves in a space where we truly don't understand who and what we are. We want to change everything about ourselves. We are
Okay, so what was
ashamed
the
to
question?
be things. Well,
You're getting to it. I know, but you're getting. You're very.
I know.
I
I
know,
gotcha.
you're
I
getting very
gotcha. I gotcha. Okay.
long-winded. Here you go.
When you start to feel that interconnectedness within yourself, no matter how it feels. For some people, it feels like you're like mocking yourself. For some people, like however that relationship begins for you, it's understanding the different modalities within your mind. Okay? People will say, God told me to do it. And they believe that wholeheartedly because there was this voice they did not recognize in themselves, right? People will say, I am I'm being fucked with by demons, or I'm hearing God, or I'm whatever it is.
It's
right?
the demon's fault.
It is understanding
It's the demon's fault. The
that
demon possessed me, and I did
within
this
your
shit.
mind,
Yeah.
you inhabit
Okay, so this. What was the
a
question,
certain
babe? What was
process
the question?
of
What was the question?
human
From Nikki.
development, right? The conscious mind, the way the conscious mind will play it out for you, along with everything that's recorded, right? So being able to balance yourself, finding that state within yourself, because for many people it's different tones, it's different modalities, it's different vibrations. You can't have the same session for everybody. You can do similar ones. You have key words that will bring people to a very similar state, or key tones, but for each person it is different. It truly is understanding the voices within. What is most often coming to you? What am I trying to get rid of that I hear so often? What does that sound like? And why does it sound different from this voice that I'm trying to fight it with? Right? Understanding the different parts of yourself, and then being able to walk yourself back and change certain responses, neurological reactions to certain emotions or traumas or things that have happened throughout your life in a conscious manner. It can happen very fast and it can take years, right? But it's truly understanding what you've done to yourself, your own personal programming.
All right. So she was trying to heal. She wants to get into things.
Yes.
So what would your answer be?
My answer is keep going with Reiki and keep going with all the other aspects that you're learning, because every single person is different.
I agree. Hello, Marlene. YouTube's a hard animal, dude. It's a hard animal to actually get
Well, you got to be very consistent.
I've been on for like how many years? And I've got like
but
400
we've not been way
people,
consistent with it.
subscribers.
But we've not been way
If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. I think all of you on here have subscribed.
Mm-hmm.
It's what I hope it's not like private, because when it's done and it records, it shows me private every time. I'm like, why is it showing me private? You only have YouTube. Just okay. Well, I'm glad that we got on here. I was just thinking about you. I've been thinking about you because you usually show up, or did before, and now you're kind of hiding out.
Well, yeah. And that's why I was saying it's about consistency on YouTube, baby.
Yeah, YouTube.
Like you absolutely have to do a YouTube every day or multiple times a day if you really want to gain a presence.
That's true. That's true. Any other questions? Anybody? Anything? I mean, anything. Go ahead.
Anywhere else.
Go ahead. Right. Anything. I mean, keep it respectful, but Took us 3 nights to get her in here. I know. Queen Marlene, damn it. I will not show up to this until I get an invite. I'm gonna give you shit about that just because.
He's a big teaser, just so you know.
It's not in a mean way. It's getting hot. Got to turn the AC back, or at least the fan back on.
Yeah, the fan.
Should go low. Means my hair is gonna flow like Fabio, dude.
But people love that, baby.
Just kidding. But the fact that I'm just thinking about that is I know who Fabio is. He's the one that said it's not butter. Remember that? Some of you may know that. Need to get back into cards. Miss that guidance and support.
Right.
Yeah, and I'm big one on Facebook. Facebook's been better to me. There was another reader that came in, and
They've been kinder.
she sent a lot of people to me, and then all of a sudden, like one
Well,
day,
because she's like a
I think it's
Facebook
like,
person.
yeah, she's like really into the Facebook, like completely.
She's a very.
I'm
Facebook
like, Facebook,
person.
you're ripping people off that are trying to get readings from me. You're trying to take
But
a
she
big cut
loves you
and
she's
charge me
brought you
more.
audience.
And I don't like that. I don't like that whole Facebook. I mean,
I get
I
it.
love the stars. I do. And when I go on TikTok, that's the way it works. So,
Well, even
and
yes.
they can still go to my link tree. That's I still
Right.
send them to my link tree. But I do like watching all the GIFs and stuff. But if there's somebody that has a few dollars to spend, I don't want to charge them double for it. But some people just want to do it, and that's okay. I appreciate it. I'm trying to look out for you. I really am. Like I don't charge half the prices that a lot of these people that are probably don't even have the reach that I do, charging more. I don't think I need to charge more. I charge enough to where I can live, and Kathy can tell you I'm not living some lavish lifestyle here. I mean, I'm not living like on Skid Row either, but we don't live too far out of our means.
Right.
And we need what the universe can give us and what you all give us. What you all give us for the readings that we give you.
That's right.
So it's
we allow our talents and our services and some products. I work for a certain product company to bring us where we need to be. Right. We're not out there trying to make millions of dollars.
Did you guys read? Did you guys read the story? Have you seen the story that's online right now? That if you drink before you're 40, you're more likely to be murdered. And I think Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation has something to do with that article.
Oh, dude, it's so.
I think it might be coming from Bill Gates. I might not be able to say Bill Gates on here. I don't know. We got 6. See, we just got another person that said Bill Gates.
Right.
Say Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, the Rothschilds.
Now let's talk spirituality.
All this shit. Let's talk about what's really going on, and why we're all learning to do this together.
That's it.
So we can overcome a lot of that shit because we can. But it's going to take a collective strength.
That's right.
They're crushed by truth under collective acknowledgement.
Yes.
That doesn't mean like I'm going to sit here and just watch it happen. Like you actually have to speak up sometimes. And when you do that, and when everybody else does that, then you'll start to see some of this shit get fixed. And you can see it. I mean, I pay attention. I pay attention. I work from home, so of course I'm online. So obviously I'm going to see a lot of things online.
Yep.
Yes, share, Marlene. Thank you. But I've really taken it upon myself because of the work I do. I don't want to be just coming in blindly.
Right. Or with judgment, or closed-minded, or in a fixed.
When this,
position.
2019 came around, I think it was around my birthday, babe. I think it was on my birthday.
Right close. It was right, very close, baby. It was.
I know
really close.
it pissed me off because I'm like, what?
Yeah.
Okay, we're locking everything down. We're shutting everything down.
Really
Everybody's got to wear masks.
I don't remember
what?
If it was the day.
Okay, let me hear a little bit closer on this story. Okay, I want to hear. I want to see. I'm going to pay attention.
Bullshit the moment
as soon as it came up, because I know what's going. I can see what's going on. I've been looking at it for a while. I've had visions for 20, 30 years about the shit that's happening. It doesn't happen exactly the way I see it. The way I saw it was different, however, very much the same, and very much correlates. I don't even know if I could explain to you what I saw.
Right.
But it's what set me on my own purpose. My purpose was like, maybe me being greedily, I'm going to play music first. I'm going to give that a try. I'm going to see how far I can go with it.
And I loved his music.
And we did. We went for like 12 years, right? Straight, like just playing music.
We did.
And I was reading before that. Before we went that 12 years, I was doing readings. And I was doing readings
Even
all throughout that,
between.
even in between. That's why I say 23, pretty much straight years of doing this work. But I always kind of knew you're going to the desert.
Yeah.
You're going to the desert, and you're going to have a nice little oasis
and when
or
I felt
paradise there, but it's going to be a paradise that you have to learn. Like, you're going to have to learn how to deal with the elements. You're going to have to learn how to deal with the deadly predators that are out in the desert, or the extremes of things.
It fears
and I feel like all gurus, and I don't want to call myself a guru. I'm not. I mean, I'm a shaman. I'm a teacher. I am a teacher.
Yes, teacher.
I feel like you have to break through in one way or another. Some kind of pressure breaks you through.
Yes.
because if you can feel comfortable, but it's when you bring them out of that comfort zone is where the true work starts to happen. And the vibrations and the energy, somebody just said, I don't know who that was. There is something about the desert for me. Yeah, Marlene. Hello, Kitty Cat Black. Welcome. But yeah, I consider all of you kindred spirits.
Yes.
Soul tribe.
That's right.
Not soul cult. Don't
No.
please don't ever let me take it that way. If anybody sees me taking it that way, slap me in the face a few times.
Me too. But
Because that's kind of as I see it, like where I'm at.
Yes.
That is kind of the natural progression of where things go.
Right.
But they don't have to go there.
Right.
I think that's the wrong way
Right,
to do it.
right.
I'm human just like you are.
Well,
I
everyone vibes at their own
very
level.
human. I'm very
Yes.
human. I'm
Yes.
very fallible. But for some reason I've found that I know
He's
how to
found his niche.
I've learned how to work
But
with
he-
what I
yes.
have.
Yes.
And
He stays
or
calm.
pay attention to what I'm doing when it comes to my talents. You all have them. Everybody does. But I think I'm learning, especially in this lifetime, to really accept and immerse myself in those talents.
Yes.
So that is one place where I know that I'm exceptional, is in my readings. Probably more than anything else I've ever done, even my music. I'm pretty good at music, but I don't know, I guess I'm pretty exceptional.
You are.
I've played with some
Maybe
pretty
it
good
was
players
very,
and
very
felt
healing and
equal to
very
them or
beautiful to me every time. So. Even
but
watching
it's
the
really
work in
being able to
progress.
grasp onto what you're good at. Like what you're good at can fall into a lot of things. Like if you find your talent for something and know that you're talented at something, there's a lot of different things you can do within that talent.
That's right.
You may have nothing
However you
obviously
choose to
to do
imagine
with
it,
it, or
right.
obvious. May not be obvious at first. I can, Marlene. How you doing? So anyway,
And I'm just going to say, Marlene,
human
that
with
is
added
actually
extras.
kind of a
That's
good
right.
question, I
Plenty of
guess.
extras. Plenty of extras.
Comes to all the trolls and
And as you get older, it gets more complicated. But I like that. I like it that way. It's like I said, I have a strong opinion about, in support of the game theory. And if you don't know what game theory is, look it up. But we've talked about it before. We talked about the Emerald Tablets of Thoth, which I think were rewritten by
and
other
trolling
initiates,
theory and all other kinds of, yes.
and interpreted. But also, those words are powerful coming through that book.
Yes.
Those tablets are very powerful.
Which is why I think my long rant about understanding how your mind works and the different voices and things that you... And because here's the things, we do hear a lot of thoughts all day long. But knowing and understanding you're interconnected to a lot of things, your resonance is
It's
going
where
to
your
bring in different
focus,
thoughts.
your focus and your
Right,
frequency
and when
come
you...
in.
Yes.
And the
So-
energy that's met with it and that higher vibration or lower vibration.
Mm-hmm.
Every day we go through this, and every day our
Yes.
energy changes.
Yes.
This is why we have these routines or these rituals that we do every day to stay on top of what we're doing. Or stay focused.
Or realize, hey, this isn't working for me. It's got me out of this place, but it's not really helping me over here, right? Like,
All right, good.
understanding how you are working in this game of life, this time, this run.
See,
You
I'm
can know
sweating because I do
absolutely
sweat a lot.
everything.
I don't know why, I just always have. But I'm a bigger guy, so.
I don't know why. That's why those things.
I'm gonna do it. I don't care. I do
It's
it.
because so many people are so sexy. You're like, okay, I'm just not.
I mean, I know I'm sexy.
I mean, what I'm saying is, I feel
However,
like, yes, that's why you feel
that
like you
doesn't
gotta explain your
like
human
guide
side.
my life. It just I know I'm good looking.
Yes.
Mostly always to like my mom's friends or my grandma's friends. Oh, he's so handsome. That kind of good looking. But as
Yeah.
far as sexy, I don't know. Yeah, I'm pretty sexy. I can be sexy. I can be sexy. Just
What I'm saying, or what I was trying to point out, is I feel like that's why I feel like you have to explain to everyone. I'm actually just
no, I'm in a live, so I figured I'd
Yeah.
share my thoughts.
There you Because that's how they work. Come in, you either speak them or you
Oh
don't.
lordy, she says. Just type the how to add somebody, or just share it. Like, you guys have Twitter, or
I put it even on.
yeah,
my
you can
LinkedIn.
add somebody if you know their channel's name.
Yep.
You can add them like that. And I'm so glad we're here too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and the more you guys comment, the better. We'll probably bring
Right.
in more people. Who knows?
I mean, yeah, I don't know
No,
how
my
this works.
keep getting my big hand and
Because of
finger
the
in the
fact
way.
that we have not used YouTube as consistently as we probably should have. We are just learning how
YouTube's a
really
different
works.
animal. It's kind of different. It's like more just straight up for content.
I think a lot of
like
people,
our
yeah, it's like pre-recorded
videos,
stuff,
vlogging.
right? Like, yeah, which we're considering doing as well.
So it's more just like share it with your friends. Like what you do is you hit the share button and then go to like your messenger and then share it with all friends that are online.
Well, see,
The
here's
ones that
what,
have a little green dot on it,
here's
share
what-
that.
here's the thing that you were just talking about, right? Like a cult following and shit, right?
Yeah.
YouTube kind of works that way, right? Like they're so accustomed to seeing someone so often that when they do a live, it's like, oh my gosh,
Yeah.
right? They're like eager to see it because they've just been following content.
I know I'm trade smoking, but
And then,
whatever. I'm also a rebel and I don't listen to a lot of
bullshit.
authority. It's always been my strength and my downfall. So,
But on YouTube, what they want you to do is they want you to kind of build up that folling first, right?
Yeah.
Those subscribership.
so you got to find the like
and get
whole.
people that are excited
we
to
need to
see
start-
you finally come live. As opposed to where on Facebook,
Yeah.
if you're live, you're going to gain more of a following, right?
Yeah.
You're going to get more people that
And if we make
follow
it
that
pretty, we can
thing.
make it prettier.
And we could.
Maybe
and
we'll
we
do that, but
will
that'll
at
take
some
us like
point,
hours.
but
When we have time now to do it, but it's hot right now.
it is so
Like it's
hot.
hard to work in
It
the
is
heat.
so hot right now.
It's not an excuse. That's why we're doing
It's
it
just
early in the
reality.
morning and
Late at night.
later at night when the sun goes down. When the sun's not up, we'll get up and do something. Anyway, I don't know. I'm pretty much out of stuff to say. What do you think?
Well,
If you guys have any questions,
I would
ask
like to
and we
say
can talk longer.
that because
Or anything
there's certain
interesting to
someone
talk
still
about, because
watching.
right now I think we've talked about the
Breath work
trolls.
is key. Learning how to breathe and bringing yourself in that place where you're both connected and not connected. To that balance in yourself where you understand your subconscious consciously.
Understand your
You
subconscious
can
consciously.
understand how quickly something can seem like one thing, but it's really not. Right? Understanding how you work helps you to find these things faster, and you deal with less of those.
Yeah, my knees definitely start to hurt, so we gotta end this as soon as I can stretch.
We'll
I can
stretch.
probably just get out and stretch it.
Stretching.
Anyway, we got 7 people on here now. Look. Sound off.
Get a tiny
Who's
bit
in here?
and, like,
Yeah, if you type whoever's watching it, if you do the at, you can yeah, put the at before the at symbol. All right, guys. Well, much love, and to sum it up, watch out for the trolls. Watch out for the imposter accounts that pretend to be me. They're not me. I'm probably going to be talking about this a lot more because I know I have been for the last 2 years, 3 years. For some reason, something doesn't happen to this person, so
like no matter what we do, we try, and they're just never
Magic
breaking
7,
some
that's right.
rule.
So until maybe tomorrow, we'll be back on.
Right.
Who knows? Much love to all of you. Have a great night, morning, day, wherever you're at. We'll talk to you soon.
Much love, y'all.
Much love, y'all. Have a good night.